Daily Beast. Murdoch held a call with Zelensky weeks before Tucker's was fired, basically. Media mogul Rupert Murdoch reportedly held a call with Ukrainian President Zelensky. This is the fucking head of Fox News in March, just weeks before the ousting of Fox News top critic of U.S. support for the country's war against Russia, Tucker Carlson. Details of that pair's conversation remain sparse, but they did not discuss Carlson directly. It remains unclear if the call had anything to do with his firing. Senior officials with the country's government have, however, repeatedly made their beef with Carlson's coverage known in the past. Zelensky also recently held the call with Murdoch's son and heir apparent Fox Corp CEO Murdoch, his son Murdoch, Lance Murdoch. The outlet reported. So
that's fine.
Now, I'm not saying, look, here, that's not the reason. I don't think that was the reason Tucker was fired. Just let me be clear, okay? But what I do think is, let me pull up the. But what I do think is that is one of the reasons. I think that Tucker was let go for not one reason, for several reasons, and here's one of them.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah. So all these things are connected.
This
is a really weird, like Pepe Sylvia thing. So here you go. Check this out. This is Tucker. You know, he does his show from his studio, Tucker Carlson Today. The show he does for Fox Nation, and this is before the interview he had with Andrew Tate. Now, let me just tell you the setup for this. They're trying to get Andrew Tate on to Zoom in because he's in Romania. He asked him how he should dress. Tucker's producer asked him to. Tucker tells his producer, tell him to wear a suit. And now you have the setup. Here you go.
I don't want to be a slave to Fox Nation, which I don't think that many people watch anyway. We're gonna because I'm like a representative of the American media now. Speaking to an exile in Romania and welcoming him back into the brotherhood of journalists.
Yeah. He's being such a dick. It would help us out if he wore a sweater, though, because we asked him not to wear a suit. Like, he was panicked.
It'd help us out if he wore a sweater because you asked him not to wear a suit.
About it, so you don't have to. Tucker's going to be looking casual. That's just how our show looks.
He's pissed.
Is that okay?
I mean, this is airing on the nighttime show, and I want it to look official. I don't want it to be like bro talk. And I
I love
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the majority of it, like if we go like 45 minutes, it's going to be for Fox Nation.
But nobody's going to watch it on Fox Nation. Nobody watches Fox Nation because the site sucks. So I'd really like to just dump the whole thing on YouTube.
What kind of... can I ask a question? What kind of arrogant piece of shit makes fun of the streaming platform that they're on? What kind of like sociopathic,
a real ungrateful piece of shit,
a real loose cannon is what I will call him.
You're being a real loose cannon there, Tucker. And we would never do anything
Not
like that.
us.
We're pros.
That's for
Going
sure.
for this, Tucker.
We are pros over here.
But anyway, that's just my view. I'm just frustrated with it's hard to use that site. I don't know why they're not fixing it. It's driving me insane.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing a fucking clip of Mersh from a couple weeks ago.
And they're like making like Lifetime movies, but they don't work on the infrastructure of the site. Like what?
He's calling out all those shitty movies that they're making on Fox Nation.
It's crazy, and it drives me crazy.
Good for you,
like,
man.
We're doing all this extra work, and no one can find it.
Good for you.
Unbelievable, actually.
Good for you.
I don't know who runs that site.
We're going to play a sizable chunk on the show tomorrow night. That's the plan. And then
Yo, the way his eyes popped open.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. He's
fucking pissed, dude. And I don't, for some reason, this feels like it hits closer to home than anybody else.
And honestly,
anything else going on.
I don't think that this was like a once in a while thing. I think they've wanted to get rid of Tucker. I think he's always been a pain in the ass because if you work for a place, I mean, you see the shit he says on the air about his own workplace. So you would imagine he's probably a pain in the ass off the air when he's talking to, especially when he's talking to like Fox producers that are trying to set this up. He's like, no, it's fucking stupid.
And by the way, the only way this Media Matters that got this, by the way, so Fox right now is currently leaking stuff to Media fucking Matters, the Democrat organization Media Matters, because that's how mad they are. So this is not helping you because first off, this isn't that juicy.
No, it actually just
somebody being mad at their job or their boss is a normal thing that all of us. If anything, like you're about to say, right, more relatable.
Yeah.
He's more relatable
He's
now.
more relatable.
Because everybody has felt that way.
And you're not...
Yeah, by the way, yes, Tucker has earned the right to be a pain in the ass. That's the point we're saying, Roman Legion. If anybody's earned it, it's the guy with more fucking viewers than any other cable news. Fuck, Rupert Murdoch's another piece of shit. And in reality, the only reason Fox Nation exists and was being held up was because of Tucker Carlson's documentaries. Name another thing on there off the top of your head. Can you?
No.
I have it. Well, had it.
No.
I can't think of anything else. Cops reruns.
That's
Cops
really
reruns.
sad.
Yeah.
I know where the link to support is on the page.
Nice little chunk on the show tomorrow night. That's the plan. And then what it's going to do is drive a lot of people to watch this on Fox Nation. It's going to be a great help to what we're doing over there on TC today.
I know, but we're doing our part. We're like working like animals to produce all this content, and the people in charge of it, whoever that guy's, whatever his name is, like they're ignoring the fact that the site doesn't work. And I think it's like a betrayal of our efforts. That's how I feel. So of course I resent it.
I love him.
Good for him, man. Good.
I don't know how this was supposed to make him look bad.
Whoever's leaking your shit sucks.
I hope Tucker's was filming all kinds of shit now too, and he just starts dropping everything. I'll be like, yeah, I yelled at them all the time. This place sucks.
This is an earlier interview he did, but can I drop a little nugget for you? Something that I missed, and I think we both missed because we would have played this on the show.
Offended by conspiracy. If you go on TV tonight and say, I think the earth is flat, people will just laugh at you. They don't care if you think the earth is flat. It's not a threat to anyone. But if you say, like, what actually happened with Building 7? Like, that is weird, right?
Isn't that, by the way, can I just say?
Oh, God, he rules so hard.
Can I just say that has always been our philosophy on this show, too, when you want to explain, so, like, you don't need to spurg out on people. It's like the way he phrased that was perfect. Like, what is, but like, that's weird, right? Like, you don't need to be like, some spurgs think they need to just
that's all you
mash
gotta do.
a Red
That's all you
Bull
have to do
into your fucking ear, and it's like, you don't. You just need to go, wow. So like, just a lone gunman, and he had a terabyte of porn on a Windows 98 computer, and removed a hurricane door, and he had no shell casings at his feet. That's weird, huh? That's a weird story. And then you leave it alone.
Mersh. We're getting a call from the ADL. Look at the sign.
It's
Mersh. We're not going to.
Do I have to give you 20% of my
You have to
comedy
give me
now?
20% of your comedy. 10% every time.
This is terrible.
It doesn't, like, what is that?
Right.
If you were to say something like that on television, they'd flip out. They would flip out. You'd, like, lose your job over that. Why? It's my country.
Right.
Is it an attack on my country? Can I ask you, like, I don't really understand. Do buildings actually collapse? No, maybe they do. I don't know. But, like, why can't I ask questions about that?
Tucker Unleashed is going to be real fun to watch, I think.
Anything you're not allowed to ask questions about is something you should be asking more questions about.
Thank you. How many times have we said that? We've said that all the time.
That guy was fucking stone-faced until he said that.
He's like, okay, that's funny. It's a good point. How many times have we said that? How many fucking times? Chuck Norris Gun Club, R.I.P. Davey Crocco. Thank you, R.I.P. Davey Crocco.
Is he truly the Joker? Because he's always giggling.
I know.
And he's always dropping insane, like, fucking red pills.
I can't.
Tucker Carlson gets home at night and wipes the fucking cover girl off his face.
And it's
so
actually
white.
Joker.
It actually is white, yeah, underneath.
All right, and this is Megan Kelly about the Tucker situation I wanted to play as well. Who, by the way, I want to be clear, can still get it.
Oh, God, yes.
She looks a little rough sometimes when the makeup people don't.
For her age, she's great. How old's Megan Kelly?
I'm in termination and have a lot of thoughts about it. I want to, I think, break some news for you. Tucker Carlson hasn't actually been fired.
And all this is true, by the way. Check this. What she's about to say makes sense.
He's still an employee of the Fox News Channel.
Yes.
What happened was Suzanne Scott called him, she's the CEO, on Monday morning.
She has an insider.
Bro, she's
and said,
54.
She's 54. She looks great. 54.
Oh,
That's good. That's good.
4.
So, by the way, I just want to point something out. This is another situation of like, hey, how did you guys know all that stuff about Crowder training video? Well,
sometimes you know people.
Sometimes you know people that know people, and they know people,
and they know you'll fucking throw a grenade
because we don't.
A lot of other people can't throw a grenade.
Yeah.
Some people aren't allowed to throw grenades.
You know, like, because they know, like, there's some people that they can go and gossip about other people with, and they'll all keep it quiet. But when you want something to leak, you need guys like us that when you hand them a grenade, they pull the pin and throw it before you even explain to them what it is.
Here you
what
go.
That was. Yeah,
What's this do?
Wow, I didn't even tell you what to do with it yet.
It's fine.
Oh, what?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You gave me a grenade. I have to pull pin throw, right?
Scott called him, she's the CEO, on Monday morning.
Okay, this is funny. SK37. She has more replacement parts than a B52. That's really good line, and I will be stealing it.
And said,
Leave that 1992 Jeep alone.
Yeah. Yeah, but they put the sailcloth on it. And the big tires.
And the one on the back.
That's why she tells everybody she's fucking part Cherokee.
Yeah, fucking Jeep. Grand Cherokee.
he was not going to be allowed to do any more shows and that he had been kicked out of his company email. And now they're going to have to negotiate an exit.
So they haven't negotiated an exit.
Some reporting to
Well, because he still has a contract.
me suggest
Someone told me, I wonder who told you. Your friend Tucker? One of the few podcasts he's done's been yours? Yeah.
that she said it's going to be an amicable parting, right? Isn't it?
Man, you could tell you'd always tell when somebody knows. She actually probably knows the full story.
And she also hates those people, too.
Oh, of course she hates those people. Scarface Mersh, $5. Mersh, Royce is going to need 10% of Nightwave radio revenue. Watch it. Fucking watch it.
Fucking ain't gonna be much of that much longer on YouTube.
I hear you.
Completely catching Tucker off guard. But Tucker's not fired. That's my information. That he still needs to negotiate the exit, and
Which
that
means
right
they
now,
have to pay him until they negotiate this exit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, of course.
They can't just not pay him.
He's getting paid. He's paid vacation right now. You know what he's on? He's on paid leave like a cop who just shot a black guy.
Dude, he is just chilling. Mm-hmm. And the spring, it's just getting nice now.
Yeah.
And he's on the Gulf side, so you know the water's already probably nice and warm.
I did. I went to the beach this weekend, and the water was awesome. Like it was great.
Just fucking chill out.
I mean, I went to the East, and by the way, that was the East Coast beach too. So when that water's warm, you know it's warm.
Gulf's probably boiling.
he's not free to launch a podcast or a digital show or negotiate with other employers at all because he's still under contract. They pulled his show off the air. They also fired his executive producer, Justin Wells. And though he tried to find out why they...
Justin Wells was one of the dudes I know that was watching us with the Waffle House Wendy thing. So shout out to Justin Wells.
Yeah, shout out
Justin
Wells.
I mean, he's probably watching this. He's not preparing for a show tonight.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's a good thing. Take your time off. But I love everybody over there.
wouldn't tell him.
I don't know if
They
he's still
refused to-
getting paid.
Man, I'm
He's an
sure
executive
Tucker's gonna
producer.
take care of that guy.
Oh, executive
Yeah,
producer might.
maybe.
Executive, I might.
Tell him why. I mean, to me, that's just so disheartening. He's been at the company for years. He'd been in the prime time for 7 years and saw Fox News
And scared Hannity.
through one of the most difficult times in its history, the immediate era post Roger Ailes, where they did.
Why did Roger Ailes leave Megan? Would you have any
what-
idea?
what was,
Megan, what did he do?
Because he was a pretty well-known guy. Do you know anything about...
Yeah.
Go back a little further.
Just can we
Start this story a little bit earlier.
start from the beginning? Why would Roger Ailes have to leave?
Why would he quit like that?
That's weird. You know, there's an HBO movie about it, I believe.
Didn't know left from right.
I think it's called what I think it's called What Ails You.
God damn it.
Oh, man. Put that on Fox Nation.
Yeah, there you go.
It's one
Fucking
of your lifetime
Yeah,
movies.
next to your fucking your 3-hour Jesus documentary that no one watches.
Right. They didn't know up from down. They really didn't have strong.
In here,
man-
what ails you is rated R. Is
It's
that-
fucking no. And by the way, in France, it's NC-17. There's the unrated version, full anal.
Whoa. Nice.
No. It's not what you think. Roger Ailes is the one getting pegged.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not
By Hannity?
great. No. What
Bill O'Reilly, because it goes back even further.
was stroke face woman's name?
Oh, God.
God, I can't believe I forgot her name. We used to make fun of her like all the time.
management
Laura
leaving the
Ingraham?
company.
No, stroke face, half face, the one the don't talk like this.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Tucker Carlson. Well, somebody in the chat will tell me.
Nancy Grace?
No, she looked like Paula Poundstone.
And they had lost two of their biggest stars, Bill O'Reilly and me. At least at
calm
that
down.
time.
Before Tucker, she was. I mean, relatively speaking.
So Tucker takes over. It's a huge order, that he was given, and he did it. He
Greta Van Susteren is pegging Roger Ailes.
Greta Van Susteren.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Smashed the ball out of the park.
Wow. We completely deleted that from our brain. She was so worthless.
Sorry, I had to make room for more important people.
Seriously.
I had to clear my brain cache.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I don't
He took a lot of risks, and
she wasn't hot enough. That was honestly, that was the problem.
He was heterodox. He pushed against the orthodoxy on so many different things. And typically Fox News liked that. So why? Why now? What was it that led them to treat their number one star with such disdain? I mean, dripping disdain, to the point where he can no longer access his email. He doesn't get to tell his own team. He doesn't get to...
Yeah, that's right. They cut him off. They cut off his email, and he didn't even get to be the person to tell his producers and his team. So, like, they didn't even... I mean, he obviously had their phone numbers, and he told them, but they were trying to cut him off.
Say goodbye. I mean, it's absolutely
That's how, when I got fired years ago, when I was, like, the upper management for that company, they fucking literally did the same thing. I got a call from one of my guys being like, "Hey, man, sorry about that." And I'm like, "Sorry about what?" Like, I was literally sitting with my girlfriend on the couch, and I'm like, "Sorry, what do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, I got fired, blah, blah, blah." And then I started texting around. Everybody's like, "Oh, yeah, you're done."
Oh,
I was like, "Oh, cool, man." Okay, nobody told me.
Respectful to him. And unlike Don Lemon, he hadn't been...
Fucking guys in the ass.
Immersed
Making out on the beach with inverted colored dogs. Oh, my God. With his man on page 6.
Colored dogs.
In controversy after controversy inside.
Screaming at every 45-year-old woman at the Whole Foods for being old and a woman.
Ugh, bitch.
The building against his own colleagues. Yes, the leftist media had been coming after him repeatedly. And in the case of Dominion, to some extent, lawyers, though he wasn't their primary focus. So what was it? What would make...
Yeah, so by the way, that little line you heard there, and again, it doesn't matter if you like Megyn Kelly or don't, if anybody I feel knows, she still knows people there that would know this. And I think my guess would be Tucker or one of the producers directly talking to her. But when she said there, the Dominion thing, but that he wasn't one of the prime, makes me feel that it wasn't the Dominion thing.
Probably. I mean, because he didn't go that hard on Dominion.
No.
Make your own company turn against you like that. The Fox News
Well, I know why they turned against you, Megan.
Because of the whole,
you
having a big mouth.
Not big enough.
Not big enough for Roger Ailes.
They call him tuna can ales.
Audience is clearly mad, and I don't blame them. It'll be interesting to see what the ratings were for the 8 p.m. hour last night. Brian Kilmeade hosted.
Oh, I actually, it's a couple days ago.
Wait a minute.
He did worse than Chris Hayes would have done.
No.
Are there updates? Please tell me it was good.
They replaced Tucker Carlson with Brian Kilmeade.
Oh, no. It's a rotating cast. Every night they have a different fill-in. Like, so it's Brian Kilmeade one week, and it's going to be like Tulsi Gabbard, and then Will Kane, and so. And then
but they still.
Oh, he's the worst.
Used Brian Kilmeade
Brian
in that
Kilmeade
time
is
slot.
the fucking worst.
What are you thinking?
I know what the problem is. I know what it is. You ready? They have a couple young guns in waiting, right? In my opinion, Will Kane and Bill Maloogian are the two like young guns that they've been,
Don't forget about Petey Dukes.
Okay, there you go. So listen,
but he's the White House guy. He wants that job. For
nah,
a while, that's the gig.
That's the gig.
Well, you want to leave that eventually, but for now, you're like, White House boy.
But I think they probably were like, "Hey, Bill, man, you want to come and host?" He's like, "Nah, I don't want to be the guy that goes after him. I don't want to be the guy that goes up after Carlin. You know what I mean?"
Good point.
I don't want to be. There was probably a lot of people like, "I'm all right. I got a podcast. Look at that. My kid's recital." So
true.
They'll probably, you want to let a few bodies get through there before you hop on, No. Really, you don't want the dirt. But Brian Kilmeade was the fucking mopping up the cum in the fucking jerk off booth.
Bro, those three, like the people they're rotating around is like, it's almost like they lost Tucker, and now it's like when AEW tries to pretend like Sammy Guevara and Jungle Boy and Darby Allin are like main eventers, and you're like, they're not. You just don't have any main eventers.
You have a
around,
pillar. It's MJF, and shut the fuck up.
And then your main eventers fought your other main eventers in real life, and now everybody got sent home. And then your other main eventers hurt and needs to take a vacation.
Yeah, and your other and by the way, your other pillars in Connecticut.
Yeah, yes, that's
hosted it. It's a rotating cast for now, and we'll see what they decide to do there. It's not Brian's fault. I mean, here's Brian, FYI. Here he is in a moment.
Oh, she doesn't like Brian. She doesn't like Brian. The way she just said, it's not Brian's fault, but body language is everything. What?
No, I read it differently than you, but let's both watch it.
Oh, yes, yes.
Brian Kilmeade hosted it. It's a rotating cast for now, and we'll see what they decide to do there. It's not Brian's fault. I mean, here's Brian, FYI. Here he is in a moment where he is kind of acknowledging what happened. I'll just play you the 14 seconds. It's South 21.
Can I say something?
What do you think?
I don't think she hates Brian Kilmeade. I think she likes Brian Kilmeade, and she's
bad
actually
for him.
cringing. Because the way
All right,
she
fair
goes,
enough.
like,
That's fair.
It's not his fault. She's like, and then here is trying to explain. Like, I feel like it would be like the way I would feel if you were stepping in for Tucker. And I'd be like, look, we love Royce, but Jesus Christ, it was Tucker's time slot. Let's see him getting tomatoes flung at him because he's not Tucker. Like you said, because nobody's going to be Tucker.
So Tucker's going to come out and do a Cody. The first show be like, so,
what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, God.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Fox News Tonight. I am Brian Kilmeade. As you probably have heard, Fox News and Tucker Carlson have agreed to part ways. I wish Tucker the best. I'm great friends with Tucker and always will be.
Does he feel the same way? Look, this bugs me because, like, Mersh and I do this shit all the time. The last thing that we fucking want to do is be reading news and fucking news all goddamn day. So honestly, my quick like rundown of the important stuff that's happening was driving on the way from the gym. I would put Tucker on and kind of listen like, oh, this is what's kind of going on, and that's it. Like that was that. Now I'm listening to fucking old music and 90s rock and stuff because I'm like, I'm not about to listen to Brian Kilmeade tell me liberals are the real racists for an hour. Fucking sorry.
But right now it's time for Fox News Tonight, so let's get started.
Kilmeade's a sweet guy.
See, I knew.
Okay, you know what? I'm giving Mersh the point on this one. That was but it feels like even though she feels bad for him, it feels like the way you feel bad for a little brother, like kind of like, oh, Kilmeade's
but
a
that's
nice
what I mean.
dude.
She's like, poor Brian. Mm-hmm. He's a nice guy, but she knows he sucks. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like, poor guy.
And he's a company man. I'm sure he wasn't thrilled to be asked to do that show.
Okay, this is great.
Particular day, but he did it. He's a loyal employee. And Fox News is banking on its audience not leaving it, on its audience being more in love with the Fox News brand than they were with
$930 million market cap gone.
Tucker. And we'll see. We'll see whether or not that's true. But I just think the way they handled it was disrespectful and gross. And I think Tucker Carlson deserved better. I certainly hope that he uses Brian Friedman, my old lawyer, to get the remainder of his contract. The Wall Street Journal.
Oh, Brian Friedman is very Jewish. Don't you worry. He's gonna get paid.
Reporting that Tucker was making around $20 million a year, and that they will pay him out on his deal.
You want to bet he pays his producers while he waits? I guarantee you he pays his producers. He's the guy. He's the kind of guy that'll do it.
I don't know when it expired, but he was in the process reportedly of negotiating.
Money. He could pay his producers for years and wait.
But Tucker said it himself. Like I listened to his book "Ship of Fools." By the way, get the audio version because he reads it. But he openly admits, he goes, "I know I come from money. I know I do." He goes, "Because what I'm doing is like, I'm telling you what they're doing." Like, and it was like very like, man, that makes sense, you know.
Being a renewal, so they should pay him out. And they should let him out of his non-compete so he can go out there and get his voice on the air now when his audience will most be missing it. Joining me now to discuss both media shakeups, the one at Fox, the one at CNN. And by the way, NBC Universal fired its head honcho as well for an alleged affair with an underling, is the brilliant Victor Davis Hanson.
I mean, I like Victor Davis Hanson,
but nobody cares.